Good morning, North Elementary. Today is Thursday, January 11th, 2024. This is Mrs. Berry. If you'll please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now in Spanish.
Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa, una nación ante Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
Please remain standing for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now in Spanish.
Honra a la bandera de Texas. Te juro lealtad a ti, Texas, un estado ante Dios, único e indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Okay, please be seated. For lunch today, we are going to have a cheeseburger, a hamburger, potato smiles, lettuce, tomato pickle, a variety of chilled fruit, and milk. Sounds yummy. All right, happy birthday today to Parker Record and Danitza Tenorio. Today is January 11th, so happy birthday, and you may come down to the office anytime after 8:30 to get your book vending machine token. All right. The weather today is, it looks like it is going to be another cold day. I know we're all gearing up next week for a pretty cold week. So hopefully we get to go outside sometime today and get some of that energy off. So teachers, please make sure you are watching the weather this morning. All right, don't forget we have our big push to have 0 absences, 0 tardies, and 0 early dismissals. I know there is some traffic going on on White Settlement Road towards Silver Creek and all that. So I am excusing some tardies due to construction. So teachers will make note of that. Y'all don't need to keep record of that, but we are taking that into consideration. All right, I have some shout outs to give. It's been a long time since Mrs. Berry has given some shout outs, and so I have a couple that I want to acknowledge today. The first one is our 4th grade GLOW students. Mrs. Barber and I got to be judges in a debate that they had, and the debate was over would you rather live on the moon or live on Mars? And it was a pretty good debate that we heard really good valid points between each side. But at the end of the debate, Mrs. Barber and I decided that if given the choice, we prefer to live on Mars. They had lots of great reasonings for colonizing in Mars. So it was a great experience. I'm so proud of our 4th grade GLOW students. Y'all have worked really, really hard on that, and I can't wait to see the great things that y'all continue to do in GLOW. All right. The next thing is Mrs. Crockett's class. Miss Harbuck just happened to be in the hallway yesterday and saw them come out of their classroom to take a bathroom break. They were all following our hallway expectations beautifully. They were being quiet in the hall. They were facing the front. They were just doing a great job. And even in the restrooms, they followed all the behavior expectations for the restroom. So great job, Mrs. Crockett's class. Also wanted to give a big shout out to Miss Wortham and Turner's classes. Yesterday in the lunchroom, especially lining up, they were without a doubt the quietest class. Both classes, they got up from their seats, they went and walked, put their trash away, walked around and stood exactly where they were supposed to be, did not make a sound. They stood there perfectly waiting for their teachers. So thank you to Miss Wortham and Miss Turner's classes. Keep up the great job. All right. I do want to go over the cafeteria expectations one more time, especially I want to come right here to the accountable part of picking up our food and trash. Sweet, wonderful Miss Maria had to tell Mrs. Berry yesterday that she has seen she's seen a rise in food being thrown on the ground and not picked up and just leaving lots of messes. And we've only been to school for 3 days now this week. And she said it's a lot worse now than it was before we went to break. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but let's make sure that if we drop something, we pick it up. Or if you're unable to pick it up, that you raise your hand and someone will come and help you pick up whatever you've dropped, whether that be fruit or cookies or whatever you have. But really importantly, let's make sure that we're sitting upright on our bottoms and we're eating, over the table so that we're not having to drop things. Because typically what happens is when we drop food, it's because we're turned around playing or not making good choices. So let's really, really help Miss Maria out in the cafeteria and make sure that we're keeping our doing our part to keep our cafeteria clean. All right, just a reminder of our bears. We are going to be trustworthy, empathetic, accountable, respectful, and safe. If we can do all of those, I know it's going to be another great day at North Elementary. I'll see you guys around. Bye.